Hey everybody, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. I hope everybody's doing well this first weekend of 2024. I wanted to come to you today with a hashtag tag your turn. This is a special one for me. I am going to tag one of my new friends, but she actually lives here in Louisiana with me, not far down the road from me. Stace is who I'm going to tag. And in honor of her, Louisiana, and 12th night, we're gonna do this Mardi Gras style. If you guys don't know, around the country, you guys that have stopped in or follow me and you don't live here in Louisiana, 12th night is basically the start of Epiphany for the Catholic religion. It is the 12th day of Christmas. It is also said to be the day that the Magi visited the Christ child. But it is in Louisiana, here in southern Louisiana especially, it is the kickoff of Mardi Gras season. And if you've never gotten to experience a Mardi Gras or you watch it on TV, it is like nothing else you could experience. And especially here in Louisiana, I will tell you that. Here in Louisiana, they do it like nowhere else in the world. I'll just say, now I've never been to Rio, but I've known people who have been to that Mardi Gras in Rio, and they say that is pretty incredible. But I'll still take Mardi Gras here in Louisiana. Now, it's been a long time since the Paper Monkey has Mardi Gras, because, you know, we tend to stay at home. But it is a fun tradition, and I just wanted to just mention it because I know a lot of you like to kind of hear about our traditions here in Louisiana. So Stace, tag your it. You can make any kind of tag that you want, any kind of time frame, no pressure. This hashtag is truly about bringing creators together that normally may not have come across each other on the YouTube feed, as it were. I know for me, I will tell you, this hashtag has introduced me to folks I just have never seen, and I am loving it. It's been fantastic. I have had so many folks. In fact, I've got so many folks participating that I created a playlist. I will link the playlist below. The videos range from, I've got one as short as 10 minutes to one as long as 40 minutes, I think, 45 minutes. So you can just let it play if you want, if you're looking for some inspiration. And it is all kinds of tags. I've got people reaching out asking, how can I be a part of Tag Your Turn? And if you want to, just shoot me an email or leave it in the comments, and I'll tag you too, and we'll just keep this thing going. Bonnie of Bonnie and Clive in Australia, she did one for me. I mean, I can't name everybody, and I'm sorry that I can't, but just know that it's just been an incredible experience for me, and I'm truly appreciative of everybody that's participated. I am especially excited for my friend Stace to do it. Stace is a paper crafter, and when I tell you, if you're not familiar with Stace, you got to go check out her channel. She's putting out content, and when I tell you, not only content, but good content, and she is so creative. And she makes some of the most beautiful stuff. In fact, I was watching her channel earlier, and I've been inspired to do a pokey tool. I've never done one. And she's got a video out there on her channel where she did one, and I'm going to go do one now. I know a lot of you out there have created those. I've seen them. They're all lovely. I cannot wait to get this done so that I can go start creating that pokey tool. Wish me luck on that too. But anyway, in order of Mardi Gras, let's get going. I had already embossed some paper file folders. So whenever I was thinking about what kind of tag I was going to create, and I knew it was 12th night, and I knew it was going to be Mardi Gras, I knew I had to use this. I just went ahead and cut the tag shape. These are made out of a file folder, and I wanted to do this Do y'all call this a Hermelinda tag? Is that what y'all call this one? I can't remember. Somebody comment down below and correct me, please, or verify. I went ahead and did, cut it, and it was already made like this. So I said, this is perfect. Then I took some wallpaper that my friend Angela, the Traveling Crafter, sent to me. She sent this to me a long time ago, y'all, and I have held on to this. I tend to hoard things. Oh, I'm bad about it. But I said, no more. You're going to start using this stuff. And listen, isn't this beautiful, though? It's just beautiful wallpaper. So I wanted to do that on the inside. Then what I thought I would do, I cut a couple of sheets of just purple stock, just regular, like, it's not even cardstock, it's just paper. And I thought, you know what I'm going to make this like a little notepad on the inside. So let's go ahead and do this before we start decorating. I'm just going to glue it down. I hope it'll stick to this. And if it doesn't, I've got some Fabri-Tac. But right now I'm just going to use art glitter glue. And I think it's going to work. Let's see. And I'm just going to stick that down here. Okay. And then that way you've got a couple of sheets. And y'all know, if you don't know, let me fill y'all in real quick. I am going to do a Louisiana journal. I'm sourcing for a Louisiana journal. I've got a ton of stuff. So many of my friends have sent me so much Louisiana stuff. I am so blessed. So thank you all for doing that. I've collected a lot of it. This was in that collection. And so this tag, it's going to go in my stash for that Louisiana journal. So you may see it pop up in the future whenever I do create that journal. So there's that. Okay, then what I thought we would do, because again, I've been watching Stacy's channel. And y'all, how do you paper crafters know, like, how to just build on, different, not like collage, but like you take this color paper and then you take this and you bevel the edges and you do. I'm like, golly, it's like, y'all are so creative. I'm so impressed with all that. But I'm learning and I'm having fun, Yeah. Mardi Gras is, I'll have to try and see if I can find some links. To do like maybe an explanation of 12th Night, because it's really I know like across the country, I know that people probably watch the videos of Mardi Gras and all the shenanigans that go on with Mardi Gras and all that, and it that does happen, absolutely, that does happen. There's a lot of partying, a lot of drinking, a lot of that kind of foolishness. Well, I say foolishness. You know what I mean. Like, just it's a good time. It's a good time. But really and truly, Mardi Gras is steeped in tradition. It is truly fascinating. Like, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but in Washington, D.C., every year for at least 20 years, if not 25 years, at least, there has been a Washington, D.C. Mardi Gras ball. And the Republicans and Democrats alike attend this ball. Like, it's a big, big deal to get invited to this Washington Mardi Gras ball. Let me pull something for y'all real quick and I'll show you. I have a little something that I picked up, again, for my Louisiana journal. But look, it is 50. There's been 50 Washington Mardi Gras balls. The Mystique crew of Louisianians. Now, what did they call? They also have a crew. I want to say it's the Blue Dog crew. Oh, don't quote me on that. But if you know George Rodriguez's work with the Blue Dog, that was a big deal in the Washington Mardi Gras ball circle. That was a really big deal. Oh, look. So it's been, let's see something real quick. Oh, wow. Y'all, look, so 1944. Oh, it's even older than I thought. 1944, Washington has its first Mardi Gras ball. Oh, I did not realize that. February 22nd. I guess they skipped 45 because it goes to 46. Yeah. Now I'm going to have to sit and read this thing. Anyway, oh, look, speaking of George Rodriguez, he's passed away now, but George Rodriguez is a famous artist. He painted the Blue Dog. That's what he's famous for. And here's a little fun fact for you. George Rodriguez owned a restaurant here in this area. It was actually in Lafayette. It was called the Blue Dog Cafe. And I actually worked there back in the day. I was the front end manager, hostess with the mostest, and it was a fabulously fun place to work. I loved working there. That was many, many moons ago. But yeah, every year they have a king and a queen of this Washington Mardi Gras. I did not realize, though, it was that old. Every year there's a poster, there's a pin, there's a coin, there's all these. It's fascinating. And like, look, here's your decals. Yeah, every year. Isn't that something? I love the traditions that they have in Southern Louisiana. It's really a fantastic place to live, if you ask me, but I'm a little partial, you know. Now, I was thinking about, speaking of layering, I was thinking about cutting this down so there's a little bling on it. What do you think? Or should I just do, I don't know. Now look at these. Hold on a second. Let me think here. These, my friend Carol at A Crinkle Path, thank you very much, Carol. She sent these to me a long time ago. So I thought I would incorporate some of these down here, especially the little mask. I love the little mask. Let's see. I'm going to put just a little bit of glue on here. Yeah, I hope that your 2024 has started off good for you guys. Mine has. Mine really has. I can't, I'm so blessed, y'all. You know, I have great fun with the people that I work with, and I even have a little group of us at work. This is so much fun. Y'all may appreciate this. I have a little group of us at work. We have show and tell Mondays because there's a group of us that are crafters. So every Monday we kind of bring a little, you know, craft that we may have completed over the weekend or the week before, whatever. And we just have like a little break time show and tell Monday. Just such fun, you know, just such fun. Do another. I wonder if, no, that mask is, I didn't space that out very well, did I? Let's just do one of these. That's okay. Yeah, I been watching some of the I hate to call them little channels, but we have a hashtag. Carol at A Crinkle Path created a hashtag. I had started really promoting smaller channels early on. And one time, this has been a long time ago now, you guys, Carol at A Crinkle Path popped into my comments and she said, hey, how about using hashtag Love a Little Channel to help, you know, promote the littler channels? So that's what we do now. A group of us, there's a hashtag Love a Little Channel. I know Angela the Traveling Crafter does it, and Hazel Anaka's been doing it. There's been a few people that have been doing it now. It's a lovely way to recognize those channels and to drive traffic to those channels. So I've been watching like Sierra. Sierra is Cooley Craft Corner. And there's some others. And that was one thing that I said that I wanted to do. I wanted to get back to my hashtag Love a Little Channel. So I want to start doing that too. I'm not sure if I want to do, because see how wide that one is? I don't have to mirror the back though, do I? Not if I don't want to. I don't have to. Can we do this? Let's do this. Oh, if y'all don't know, I love rickrack. Oh, goodness gracious, do I love rickrack. You think this rickrack will stay on with the art glitter glue? Maybe not, huh? Let's use the Fabri-Tac. Let's go ahead and break out the Fabri-Tac. I told someone yesterday that it was a good weekend to make a gumbo. I didn't. I did not make gumbo, but I tell you what I did do. I made a rice and gravy, and it came out pretty darn good. But gumbo, it is good gumbo weather, no doubt. Just wasn't, it's just, listen, it's hard if you've never made gumbo. Let me just tell you about gumbo. There's really no such thing as a small pot of gumbo. And when it's just two people that live in the house, I mean, you can freeze it. Now, gumbo does freeze, don't get me wrong. But Lord have mercy, it's just a lot of food for two people. But we do make it now. Don't get me wrong, we do make it, no doubt about it. Yeah, now what else was I gonna do? I was gonna do something else. Maybe I could do this. What do y'all think about that? And then build on it like that. Yeah, I'm telling you, I watched Stace do this stuff, and it's like she has such a good eye for all of this. It's really amazing, the artistry, I think. I really do. I am so impressed with it all. I just, and listen, I will go down a rabbit hole of creators just making, and it doesn't have to be a junk journal, no. Like that, like I said, Stace is making the pokey tools, and she's making boxes. I mean, all kinds of stuff. I'm like, girl, you go, girl. She's very talented. I've enjoyed watching her stuff a lot. What do y'all think about that? Yeah, let's do that. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna use the art glitter glue for this. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see my junk journal vision board for January 2024, but I did one. Y'all, I started that hashtag because there's a hashtag out there for that too. It's hashtag junk journal vision board, all spelled out. And that was in May. Yeah, May of last year. Can you believe that? It's been going on that long. But anyway, that has helped me so much. And there's so many folks now that are doing it. It's really a lot. It's fun. It's fun to, isn't it fun to just know there are like-minded people out there in the world that you don't even know necessarily, but who are just kind of rooting you on, and, you know, you of the same mindset and all that. I think that's so fun. I love that. I love that part of this community, knowing that there are those of you out there who support me and encourage me and all that. I love that part of it. Now, I have one of these Euro punches. Have y'all ever seen this? I know y'all have, huh? Yeah, let me see if I can remember how to operate it. Okay. So it does, let me show you what it does. If you're not familiar, it does one of those kind of holes. I think I'm gonna leave that like that. That's crooked, yeah. I mean, don't be surprised. For all of y'all that are new here, don't be surprised that my stuff is crooked. Everything I glue down is crooked. Everything. Just look at it different, okay? So, I am going to try my best to not make this crooked. Let's see. I'm scared. Okay. I think that's good. And you know what? I didn't pull any, I did not pull any ribbon But I know I have some, I think I have some fabulous, oh, you know what I have? Hold on, guys. Look what I got. I knew I had something, y'all. Look at this. That green, is that gonna be long enough? That is not even gonna be long enough. Lordy. And then when sometime, look, I'm gonna cut it way too long. I'm gonna mix these up. Oh, look how fabulous. I haven't even opened this one up. Ooh, and it's sparkly too. This is gonna be great. Let's see. Oh God, I've got the scissors on camera. Watch out. Lordy. It'd be about right. Have to go to the What were you doing? Oh, I was filming a YouTube video. And at my hospital, they just laugh at me, I think. They go, you were what? Yeah, this is blingy. Look how fabulous that is. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. I wonder if I should put... No, too much, too much. Too much, too much. Let's do this. Let me do this. Purple, green, and gold. Now, usually, I'll tell you, a lot of folks, traditionally here in Louisiana anyway, they won't take down their Christmas until 12th night. Now, they will take it down. It will come down today. It will definitely come, because it's supposed to be bad luck if you leave it up after 12th night. But yeah, they like to leave it up. Now, I have, in years past, I have left my tree up and then just changed it to Mardi Gras. Yeah. Look how precious that is. Y'all, didn't that come out great? All except that it's crooked. I love it. I love that. Oh, this is precious. Yes, yes, yes. All day long, yes. That is something. Oh, I like it. Well, guys, listen, Stace, it's your turn, girl. I know you're going to show me up. I know it, girl. I know you are so fabulous. But that is the hashtag Tag Your Turn collab. It's not really a challenge. I wanted to make it easy for folks. Stace, you take your time. I can't wait to see what you create. Guys, I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for coming along. And happy 12th night, everybody, and happy Mardi Gras season. I hope whatever it is you get to do today, it's at least as much fun as I've had creating this tag with you guys. Have a good day, guys. Chat soon. Bye.